Welcome to our show, Trae. Thank you so much. You know, we actually met a few weeks ago when you were being honored for all of the work that you've done as a Good Samaritan. And I want to talk to you about that because it does dovetail into what happened at that concert. You were not supposed to perform the night that it all happened. You were supposed to perform the next day. And now you are actually helping family members and victims. It is incredible to see that video, and I cannot imagine what it was like. But this is another example of how you have rushed in to help other people, even in the aftermath. How do you explain what you saw and what you've been hearing?
I mean, first and foremost, one thing for sure, in Houston, we uplift each other. So just the whole situation itself, a lot of us came together for the support of the families, those who were lost, even the people who were just hurt in general, and for Travis. I mean, right now it's just about uplifting each other. And rather than be like most media publications where they're trying to say this is why it happened or this why it shouldn't happen, it's just where do we go from here? So, the main thing is to help people.
Well, and I think that's important, as a reporter for all these years. Of course, the pieces of what happened will be investigated, will be looked into. But when I started hearing, it just gets me, like a 10-year-old being trampled or people falling down, you would want somebody to reach down and help you, and even in the aftermath help. And that's what you're doing. You've been focused on just trying to help the survivors, even those who aren't physically injured, the emotional pain of witnessing some of it. That's what you do. That's your superhero power, is that you come in to help people.
Yes, and so far we haven't personally got in touch with the families yet. We definitely sent it out, but I do know it's a lot of people coming together. Travis paying for the funerals. Roddy Rich donated his money, all the money he made from Astroworld back. I believe Bun B's trying to set up a mental hotline. It's just about, again, it's about where do we go from here and just trying to be there for each other. I mean, this is a situation that I've seen in many different ways, whether it be in this walk of life or whether it be the natural disaster. At times, people just be in need. And when they're in need, rather than wait or try and figure it out, you got to just move to the beat right then and there.
Where does that come from? I mean, was it how you were raised? Was it a moment in your life where you said, I need to be the Good Samaritan. I need to be the person who reaches in to help someone no matter who they are?
I don't think that it was one certain thing. I tell people all the time, I believe that's just genuinely in my heart. Funny situation, I was with my son, my youngest son, Houston, and we were going somewhere, and we were supposed to go out, one, to take him to have fun and to take him shopping, but we just so happened to see a family sitting on the side of the road. And, for me, I already know what I'm going to do myself, but I pulled to the side and I asked him, I say, hey, it's a family right there. I'm gonna give you two options and we can figure it out. You can take the money, we can go out and you can go shopping, or we can go try and help the family and try and get them something to eat or get them a hotel or something. And he chose to help the family. So at that moment, it was a proud moment. And I asked him why. And he was like, well, we can always go out another day, or I can get more money later to go shopping, but they need it right now, so that's more important. And the reason I'm saying that is it's within your heart. I don't think it's a one certain thing that a person can make you do. It have to be within you.
Trae, this year at the Billboard Music Awards, you were honored as the change maker in recognition of your charitable contributions. Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, presented you the award. She called you a superhero. And I saw this article afterwards, and it said, not all heroes wear capes, some wear grills. And, and I love that because, you know what, it made me think of something in my old MSNBC days. There was a politician on, and he said, if you're drowning and someone reaches down to help you, you're not going to look at the gender, you're not going to look at the race, you're going to reach up to be pulled out. And I thought that was so beautiful because that's what you do. You reach in no matter what to pull people out. All of these honors, what does that mean to you?
One thing, because I'm a firm believer of you have to appreciate our blessings. So I accept them, but I also sometimes people think I'm a little difficult because I tell them it's not really about the award. The work gonna get done regardless. So I kind of shy away from the awards, but me just being who I am, I end up still taking it from them at the end of the day because it's something they really want to do. So who am I to ruin it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're so humble. I mean, listen, you are about to be honored with Joe Biden's Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award.
Actually, so look, I'm gonna do one better for you since I'm on your show and you're the first person who get to announce it. You see it? It's actually behind me with the flag.
Oh, is that okay? Let me. I'm speechless right now. That's it behind you.
They still gonna do the ceremony.
I love it. Okay, so I mean, what people don't know, a little of your backstory. At one point in time, you know, a radio station banned your music for something you didn't do, by the way, and they can look up whatever. But in that, you found your voice, right? It made you stronger. It made you a force to reckon with. And we always look at the pain sometimes we have to go through to get to who we need to be. And you have a plaque from the President of the United States behind you.
It's one thing about it I learned in life, all lessons are blessings, whether they're good or bad. That situation, like I said, it's been probably going on 14 years. And a lot of people, you know, they didn't really understand. They thought, okay, the radio station just won't play his music. That's all they thought the band was. That wasn't the case. I'm banned worldwide, wherever they're at or anything they're affiliated with. I'm automatically disassociated with. Like I can't do concerts. I couldn't get endorsement. I couldn't even get a record deal. Like even my music I put out on my own because record labels and a lot of people were scared to stand for me because they didn't want to mess up their relationship with the radio company. So, you know, you talking to somebody that was at that time one of the hottest out of Houston, lost everything. And at the end of the day, I stayed faithful to him. I didn't cry, I didn't complain. I took it on the chin. And I think probably the third or fourth year, things just started turning around to where, I don't know, he put something within me that made me fight harder than ever. So now it's no way you can do anything in Houston without dealing with me or around the world. So,
Well, you were named one of Ebony Magazine's most powerful 100. And I know you don't do it for the awards, you do it for the heart. And we can all learn something from people like you who rush in when you don't have to. It's not your job. And you go in to help people no matter what. Congratulations on all that's happened on this journey. And thank you for being that helping hand for people all over the world. Thank you, Trae. Thank you so much.
thank you for even having me, man.
Absolutely.